Welcome, I'm Todd Raffel, and I'm with Eightfold.ai. We are a talent intelligence platform, and I'm here with Heather Flynn. Boy, I knew her, I've known her since she was at Nike and other places, and she's now working at ASML. ASML is surprisingly large technology company based in the Netherlands, 20 some odd, 22,000 employees, 12,000 in the Netherlands, rest elsewhere. She's based in Portland, but they have multiple locations. And she heads up all of US talent acquisition for ASML, which really is still humming along for the most part during this recession. They have contracts for the most part that are more long-term. They don't just sort of stop on a dime as the economy slowed down. But Heather, quite a bit nonetheless has changed for you, things that maybe were in the works for a while, or things that we've talked about, thought about, and were sped up. Virtual hiring, virtual tours. Talk to us about that, for example.
Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate that the impact has been pretty minimal to the company in terms of hiring. Clearly, almost everybody's working from home. We do have some essential workers that are on site in the office, in the clean room, and in the factories that we have. But when it comes to virtual interviewing, we were able to pivot pretty quickly and move all of our interviewing and hiring and onboarding to virtual. And when I say quickly, it felt like some days I couldn't even get the changes communicated before they were changing again. So once like every state was in the, okay, no one can leave unless you're an essential worker, it kind of helped us have one process across the US. And so we had been working with the global team for a while to try to streamline the interview process and implement video interviewing to eliminate some of the costs associated with travel and to make the interview process faster. And so this made it so that automatically everybody was on board to do this. So it really got the business aligned to priorities that we had already set. And so we're able now to do all the interviews via phone or video and make offers. And the change that we just made was that you really had to have at least one video interview before you made an offer. We don't have cameras on all of our laptops because it's based on the clients that we work with. So that has been a challenge of getting videos out to all of the hiring managers also.
And the managers give a tour of the facilities and they show YouTube videos and they talk while the video is going, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really great that we have some really good branding and we have a YouTube channel that shows a lot of the work that we do and a lot of the different locations that we have across the US. And so we're able to share those with candidates pre-interview, and then we have hiring managers that have developed a virtual tour where they will show what our machine does, how it works, and stop it along the way and discuss with the candidate. So you almost feel like you're getting the actual tour that happens when you come on site. And so it's really kudos to our marketing and branding team that have always had these videos in place. And it's really helped us be able to show what it's like to work here. Mm-hmm. Another thing that we recently developed was a talent newsletter in partnership again with branding and marketing to talk about like how does ASML react in a time of crisis, because I think it really shows the kind of company you are and the kind of leader you are and how you treat your employees and what you do during this time. And we put together some information around the interviewing, hiring, but also what we're doing in all the communities where we have offices, from donating masks, donating clean room suits. Mm-hmm. We have a clean room environment, and so a lot of our masks and suits are a higher grade than what you would even need in a hospital. And so we were able to donate those to a lot of the local facilities. And then in the Netherlands where we're located, we worked with our Asian suppliers and actually sourced and bought and sent to the Netherlands about a couple 100,000 masks to help there. So it's really like something where you feel proud of the company, but it shows how everyone's kind of pivoted and worked together to make things happen. So hopefully those are the things that continue when we come out of this, that you
Yeah.
see when everybody works together, we can problem solve and do great things. And so,
The newsletter goes out how often?
well, we just created it. And so right
Okay.
now we're going to do it monthly. So the first one, and it's going to go out to candidates and then prospects that we have. And then the next one will be about our virtual internship program and our connection still to universities and how intern hiring is still a priority for us.
And virtual interns are kind of a mixed bag in that it's maybe doesn't sound as good as a real life internship because you're not meeting people in person. But the good news is for those people who didn't live in San Diego and Connecticut, which are high cost areas, and couldn't have taken the internship because they would have had to fly there, stay somewhere on their own dime. Now they can do the internship from anywhere, correct?
Right.
So
Right.
really
And
that
so,
opens up a lot for you and for them.
exactly. And so when we decided we would do this and flip to a virtual internship, and the ask, it was a greater ask on the individual hiring managers, but interns are such a priority to us. And we really believe in that fresh perspective and building for the future and the investment of what we give to interns and what we get back from them. And so it was worth doing and figuring out how we could do it. And one of the benefits was, like you mentioned, like it's a really high cost of living in San Diego or Wilton, Connecticut or San Jose. And we don't offer a stipend or a allowance for relocation. And so the benefit was there. And then the feedback we got from interns was incredible because a lot of them saw their friends or their colleagues like getting their internships rescinded or even offers taken away for college graduates. And so I really feel like it's a great thing that we've done. And we have opened up the learning curriculum to help the managers to just give interns access to more learning than just their internship. Because interns are usually like the opportunity for interns or to learn like what's it like working in a real office environment, how do you build connections and relationships and listen in team meetings, and a lot of those things have been taken away, and we're trying to give them pieces of that in a different way.
Virtual hiring, virtual onboarding, virtual interviewing, virtual internships. Heather Flynn with ASML. Good luck with all of it.
Thank you so much. It was great to talk with you.